So more often than not, we've seen women come on the show and they talk about how they make the most money in a relationship and they make choices for the actual relationship. You're probably wondering, wait, isn't that ass backwards? It's supposed to be the man leading the interactions. You set up a date, you take her out, you control the frame, and then you wife her up once you've vetted her and you become the man making choices. You can listen to her opinion, of course, but you're the main guy making choices. So when it's on the flip side now and they have the power, what do they actually do? Well, you've seen it actually in real time. They actually have the chance to show that they can lead. You know what they actually do? They destroy. And every single time they have a chance to lead, bro, you know what happens to the man himself? He has to say, damn, I fucked up, because you know deep down, bro, you should be the one leading. So when it comes to making choices for women, bro, ask them this simple question. Let's say you're on a date with a chick, or let's say you're with a chick in the car. Ask her, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat right now? You know what they're going to tell you? Babe, I don't know. You tell me. Or they're going to say, you pick. Wait, but last I remember, you're a good leader, right? You know what? I want you to lead this for one time. Just one time for me, sweetheart. What do you want to eat? They're going to brain freeze. And I know it's kind of funny, but this is the point I'm trying to make here. They all have the chance to lead. And whenever they do, either fuck it up or they brain freeze and just like pause. And it's almost like if like they know they shouldn't be in that role, but they want to be equal so bad. And they fought for it so long that when they get it, they're finally like, what do I do? So again, guys, I think for most of us here, we want to have that relationship with a girl, some of us, long term. But if she's leading you guys in any regard, that relationship, without your control, it's over. And I would say this as well. If you have a girlfriend that's controlling you and how things work, be prepared for it to end in you being left and she moving on to a guy that actually has standards and has control in that relationship. But otherwise, you're cooked. So make choices in your relationship. Don't let her do it for you, bro. 100%.
So when it comes to decision making, I think it's important that you guys understand that women are absolutely capable of making decisions, right? We're not going to sit here and tell y'all, oh yeah, they can't make decisions. But what I will tell you is if they're making the decisions in the relationship as the predominant force, then that's going to be a problem. If she wants to make a decision on minuscule things that aren't of real consequence, that's one thing, right? Or she might have a little bit more of an expertise, like
interior design,
what currents to fucking get her some shit like that, fine, right? But when it comes to making real decisions that impact the standing of the relationship, like a move or making a financial decision, making a big purchase, whether it be a home or a car or something like that, that needs to be you. And I think men need to understand, right? So this is how it kind of works with girls. Think of it as a cup of water, right? It's a cup of water. Every time you let your woman make decisions, it's like taking a sip from the glass of water, right? And if you let it happen too much, the cup is going to run dry, which is symbolic of. And the reason why for that, guys, is because we aren't really designed to make decisions long-term and frequently, okay? If they're making decisions every now and then, that's not that big of a deal. But if she's the primary decision maker all the fucking time, that cup is going to run dry because they're not built to do it long-term, right? Whereas with you, you got like a fucking gallon of water. A chick has maybe a cup of water like this, 8 ounces. You got 1,000 ounces, right, of making decisions because we're built for it. We can do it for a longer period of time, right? We have more endurance, not just physically, but mentally when it comes to dealing with stress and making very difficult decisions, okay, from a leadership perspective, because men are built for this. Men are built to withstand both physical and emotional stress way more than women are, all right? So I'm not telling you guys that women can't make decisions. But what I am saying is that if you're in a relationship with one and she's making all the decisions, that cup is going to come dry. And she is going to get tired of you. And she is going to get mentally fatigued, right? Girls want to be able to zone out and just enjoy the fucking experience. And you just fucking handle everything else. That's the reality. The most attractive thing you could tell a chick is, hey, meet me at this place at this time and wear this type of stuff. Do you fucking know how fucking attractive that is to so many women? Because most guys don't have the ability to, let alone plan a date, like tell her what to do to prepare for said date. You know how much stress you took off of her just off of that? Because they don't want to deal with that, man.
Just real quick, just after your point, I've been on quite a few dates, and you know what they say all the time? They say, I can relax finally now. It's almost like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. The guys ask me all the time, so what do you want to do? It's like, hold on, you ask me on a date, and they ask me what I want to do while I'm on a date. It's like a double like conundrum, because now the pressure's still on me after leaving work, after being stressed all day, and it's supposed to be you as a man leading that direction. But again, most guys are like, what do you want to do?
Yeah, and the other thing too, you guys got to remember is that like a lot of these girls work jobs, they're under a lot of stress already.
Yeah.
So you coming into the fray and being indecisive makes it even worse. It's one thing if you're like dealing with a chick and she don't got a job and she lives with her parents and she's like, it's a happy hunky dory. But like when she actually has a real job and she's dealing with this shit all the time, the last thing she wants to do is have to still make decisions with her man. And this is actually a secret for you guys, right? Girls will come on this podcast and say, I'm not supporting no man. What the fuck? I could support myself. That's exactly how they feel when it comes to make decision making as well. Yeah. If they have to go out and make their own fucking money, they're not going to support your dumbass. If they have to go out and make their own decisions, they're not going to decide for your dumbass either. Burn that in your fucking brains, guys. Even the biggest feminists don't want to go out with a man and have to make the decisions. I'm telling you guys.
I saw that video. I forgot his name that played it. He's on Daily Wire. What's his name?
Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh.
Matt Walsh played that video. We reacted to it. Remember that feminist that went on a date? It was like that was a man's man. I loved it.
Oh yeah. That he paid for it and shit like that, and it was like a raging liberal from LA.
Even liberals like men like that.
But her natural inclination was to be attracted to it because it was so novel, and her hardwiring is like women's hardwiring is designed to be receptive to guys that could just make decisions. It's a leadership quality that makes you more attractive. Women look for one of the attraction triggers, guys, that women look for is a leader of men. And if you're a leader of men, you inevitably are going to be a leader of women as well, right? So, guys, ineptitude when it comes to the decision-making process is not to be tolerated. And that's the thing. It's easy to get lazy and be like, oh, well, what do you want to do? Blah, blah, blah. When you do that, guys, what you're doing is you're inadvertently surrendering authority to her. And if you do that often and for long enough, I promise you that well I told you guys about is going to run dry. They're not built to make decisions long-term all the time for a fucking man. Women are very selfish when it comes to men, guys. I'm telling y'all. They look at it like, if I make money, I'm not giving you money. If I got to make decisions, I'm not making decisions for you. They're okay with having to take care of themselves, even though they don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not going to take care of your dumb ass and make decisions for you. And for all you niggas in the chat, well, Myron, that's not true, bro. I had a bad bitch. She was spending all kinds of money on me, nigga. All right, bro. Well, did she respect you? How long did that last? Was she cheating on you? Like,
you wouldn't even know.
A lot of you guys are so happy to just get a girl that you guys don't care how you acquire the girl. You guys do realize that how you acquire the girl is extremely important, right? Like, it's either she comes in under your frame or she doesn't come in at all. I would rather lose a girl that's super hot because I refuse to cave into her demands than get said hot girl and be under her spell where she's running everything and I'm simping and doing stupid shit. That's how you end up like fucking Lacey, sitting there with a stupid face when someone said that they fucking got a BJ from a girl that you're fucking seeing. Oof. That's how you end up in that situation. What you guys saw there from Lacey's situation, that is the byproduct of you not being on point with shit. You made the decisions, or she's going to make them for you. And a lot of times if she makes them for you, it's not to your fucking benefit. So guys, quick word from our sponsor real fast. You know we don't mess around when it comes to leveling up, and that goes for your coffee too. If you're still drinking that sugary shit, you're already started your morning off wrong. 1775 Coffee's protein creamer is what real men use to start their day. 10 grams of whey protein per serving, designed to build muscle and boost metabolism. Most people are tossing whey protein into their coffee, but we took it a step further and made a creamer with whey protein already built in, no added sugar, just protein. They just dropped this protein creamer along with a whole new lineup. In addition to the classic dark and medium roast, you'll find new coffee pods and a brain-boosting mushroom blend that'll have you focused like a sniper locked in on CNN. Don't start your morning funding the woke mob and dumping garbage into your body. Do it right with 1775 coffee. Use code FRESH to get 15% off. Guys, I'm drinking 1775 coffee right now, man. As we walk it like we talk it over here, guys. And they got one that has a protein blend, man. So definitely go show them support. Shout out to 1775 coffee.